We begin tonight with the global anticipation and economic anxiety that will come with what President Trump calls Liberation Day. The president will announce his long-promised mass tariffs tomorrow. The White House says the president is still working on the final details, but did say they would be effective immediately. CBS's Erica Brown joins me now. So, Erica, what do we know? What more do we know, I guess, about what we're going to hear from the president on Wednesday?
Well, John, at this point, we have limited insight from the White House on the president's announcement in terms of potential tariff rates and exactly which countries would be impacted. But we did hear from White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt today, who said, as you mentioned, the president was in the Oval Office still perfecting his announcement that he will deliver in the Rose Garden here at the White House tomorrow. But this comes as the president over the past few weeks has repeatedly asserted that his trade policy is in response to the U.S. in his words, being ripped off or taken advantage of by trade partners, focusing on that term reciprocal, saying we'll charge them what they charge us, and it comes in addition to those already announced auto tariffs and tariffs on steel and aluminum. But the White House saying that the announcement at this Make America Wealthy Again event will take effect immediately on what the president dubbed Liberation Day. John,
what do we know about the countries that are likely to be hit, even though that's still an open question, in terms of countries preparing for the announcement tomorrow?
Well, the president has, according to the White House, made up his mind on this, but has been receiving calls from foreign leaders about this tariffs. Israel has reportedly moved to cancel tariffs on U.S. goods ahead of the president's announcement. The EU said that they have a strong plan to retaliate if necessary. And Japan and South Korea have reportedly agreed to jointly respond to U.S. tariffs with China.
And finally, what's the White House saying about what this has done to the market, at least in previous weeks and just in general? What's their reaction to the volatility?
Well, the White House has said that some of these concerns, according to White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, are legitimate and that the president is taking those concerns very seriously. But they say that this announcement and the president's strategy will ultimately lower prices and promote job growth. But certainly investors are nervous. But the White House has said that what they're seeing on Wall Street is not necessarily indicative of what they're learning about Main Street. John?
Erica Brown at the White House. Thank you.